Ahoj, ahoj, jak to dneska jde? Doufám, že se máš dobře. Já jsem Eliška and today's topic is for you if you sometimes or often feel alone in language learning, whether in learning Czech, whether you live abroad and you have no one around and people are like, why are you learning this Czech language? Where is Czechoslovakia? Or you live in the Czech Republic and people are like, why are you learning this hard language? You will never learn it. And anyways, you can use English in this country. So if you feel alone, this topic is for you. And I have a story for you. And also I will tell you what to do, how to switch this mindset and how to make your learning faster. Because even with this surrounding around, is it possible to say? With these people around you, progress is slower, right? So let me start with a story. It was this holiday, it was around 2 weeks ago. We went for 1 week with my parents, our kids, my brother's family, their kids, and my cousin's kid, so his family too. And it was very exhausting for me, mostly for the reason that, or because my cousin's approach and his wife's approach to parenting was just horrible for me to see, to observe. And I was, in every moment they were reacting, and I don't want to go in details here, but their reactions to their 2-year-old, in every single moment I was just imagining how this girl will become a young woman and what problems she will have because of their parenting methods and beliefs. And everyone, of course, has his own, but for me it was so exhausting, so energy-taking and discouraging somehow to also be with them. So when you are around people who do not match your own beliefs about learning Czech, who do not understand why you are learning this small, complicated Slavic, I was about to say stupid, but don't go, let's not go there so far. This complex, let's call it complex grammar language, then you feel discouraged, you have less energy. So I'm just checking my notes so that I don't forget anything for you. So at the end, you maybe live in the Czech Republic, but you feel alone, you feel invisible, and trying to learn the language for them, but those people, they don't get it, some of them, or they do not really support you, or they want, but really they don't have idea how hard it is, what it takes to learn the language. And when you come to them, like, why is it genitive and not accusative? They are like, I don't know, it just sounds good, right? So they cannot even help you the way you would need, right? And it's so frustrating, so energy-taking, and after some time, it can lead to you dropping off, which is something you don't want, because you want to belong in Czech conversation. You want to feel like part. You don't want to feel like a tourist in your own country where you maybe already have children, many friends, amazing colleagues at work, or when you come for a few months, a year, or you have maybe old friends from 30 years back then when you visited the Czech Republic, right? So, if you feel this way, Slowczech is here for you. And I think you know that if you have been following us for some time. Because then what you want, you will stop feeling and being silent when you are in those moments with Czech people. You will be able to reply to the phone, to call to the doctor and do not mess up, right? Or at the supermarket, you will stop getting those, another foreigner who doesn't speak my language face, even though you do speak it. But at that very moment, it's so hard. And really, I believe, and I'm sure it's proven, that language is not to be learned in isolation. We need language to connect with others. This is a tool for connection with others. So the same, when we are learning it, we need to learn it with others. We need to learn it with those who understand us, who support us, and who do not laugh at our mistakes, who celebrate the small wins with us, right? And then everything is just easier, because what happens as a shift in your mind is that you will start believing and you will start trusting that you can speak Czech you want, the way you want. And it will not be this everyday struggle and fight against others, against your own mindset and beliefs. It will be just natural, because others will have the same. They will also want to learn Czech because they love the language, because their partner is Czech, because their grandmother was Czech, and they will understand your real reasons, your deeper reasons why you are learning it. So you are not too slow. You do not have to be embarrassed. You do not have to feel like a child when you are trying to speak to others, when you start learning with like-minded, with the right people, and when you start meeting the right people. It's not really a big surprise and a big solution for you, but it's a reminder, right? We cannot, even hobby, if you start learning guitar, it's way faster, way more joyful when you join a group of same people who learn guitar for the same reasons, who are at the same level, kind of, who encourage you, who you meet regularly, who are your accountability partners in a way, right? So, I want to repeat that language does not grow in isolation. Language grows in, let's say, community of like-minded people that you join as much as you can. So if you compare you learning, I just want you now to get the feeling that if you compare learning alone with your textbook, with your app, in the tram, just sitting and trying to do some points, and when you compare having the conversation, the real conversation, because the reason is you want to speak, and this app and textbook, they are giving you the false promise of progress, right? But this is not what you want to speak. That's why when you speak with others who are at the similar level, who understand you, this is where you start, you get that spark, right? This is where your confidence starts immediately. You do not need 2 more years. So, you need safe space where there is zero judgment, zero laughing at mistakes, zero pressure. You need feeling of belonging to the group, whether it's a small group of some universities abroad do those online courses for you, whether it's a bigger group, whether it's our immersion program or other programs where you learn with people who have the same goals as you. But you need to belong to a group. And also you need shared progress. So you start with saying your goals, where you want to go, the intention, the direction, however you call it. And then you have the accountability partners, as I said. I like the word. And you check the progress, and you are checking whether you are still in the same direction and whether you have not changed the course. Because is it the course? You have not changed, you have not turned right or left, right? Because you need to know where you are going, and others will be there to remind it to you, and will be there for you to tell you, hey, it's okay if there is a storm now, tomorrow it will be better, or you are still in the right direction, let's go, you can do it next time. This is what you need, what your Czech needs and what your confidence needs. So if someone asks you next time, why do you bother learning Czech if you can speak English in this country? You just tell him tell them, because I want to belong. I want to feel like part of this community, of this society. Sorry, I had some beer a few minutes ago. And that's also why I want to find this community of learners who are like me. Or maybe the people who you meet already, you can switch somehow. You can shift the way they think of you. You just openly tell them, hey, I want to learn your language, but you are too fast. You are not helping. You are switching to English all the time. So please be patient with me. Repeat, slow down, because I want to speak Czech with you. Even this shift, this open speech to them will help you to get the person on board with your learning, right? So, to sum up, we learn language better or naturally. It's natural for us to learn a language with the community, within the group of same like-minded people. We need others to make faster progress and to see the progress even. On your own, you do not see your progress, right? And once you find those groups, the community, any program, any slowczech program or any other program, but slowczech programs are the best, you know that. Then there is this hope for you that you are on a good track and you will learn to speak the way you want. We are here for you. You are very welcome to join the immersion program or any other programs of slowczech. And I can't wait to see your comments about how you feel about this video, or if you have anything to add, I'll be very happy to read and reply to your comments, and see you next time in the next video or podcast at slowczech.com. Měj se hezky, uč se česky a čau!